Look at the machine sitting on your desk right now. Yeah, your regular PC. Have you ever wondered if that everyday hardware could actually transform into a literal supercomputer? Well, welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping straight into a real retro tech hacker mindset today. You know, we're all so conditioned to think we absolutely need these massive, sprawling server farms to run advanced AI. But what if I told you that you could build a system far more private than ChatGPT, running completely off the grid? We're diving deep into the world of local large language models and AI agents. Right here on Synthetix Techy, we're going to unlock your hardware's true hidden capabilities. Let's get right into it. So, I want to ask you this directly. Can your everyday run-of-the-mill PC actually become a powerful 100% private offline supercomputer? The answer is a massive, resounding yes. No way, right? But seriously, this isn't science fiction, and it's not some futuristic concept. This is something you can literally configure today. Just imagine having an AI system that's not only incredibly capable, but infinitely more private than those leaky cloud-based tools we're all so used to. And the best part? It's running right there on your own motherboard, completely disconnected from the web. Okay, let's dive into this, because this is where the paradigm really shifts. Look, every single day, millions of us rely on tools like ChatGPT or Gemini. But there's a huge catch, right? Every prompt, every tiny question, every snippet of code we paste into those little text boxes, it all gets beamed away to remote servers. We're talking constant data tracking. And, let's not forget, those expensive monthly subscriptions. But local AI? It flips the script entirely. We're talking absolutely zero subscriptions, zero data tracking, and total uncompromised privacy. It's 100% offline and completely free. Which brings us to a pretty massive realization. If you're someone who actually values your data privacy, or hey, if you're an engineer building the next generation of tools, ditching that cloud dependency is an absolute necessity. I mean, it's a real game changer. You no longer have to stress about some random data leak hovering over your highly confidential projects. Your proprietary code, your personal journals, your sensitive research, the whole shebang stays locked down safely on your local machine. It's just a fundamental upgrade to how we interact with machine intelligence. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, okay, this sounds incredibly complex to build. But the absolute beauty of this local tech stack is how ridiculously easy it is to configure. We're talking about tools like Llama and LM Studio. Think of these platforms as a bridge. They just utilize your PC's existing GPU, your graphics card, and your system RAM to run massive, state-of-the-art, large language models completely locally. And we aren't talking about watered-down models here. We're talking heavy hitters like Meta's Llama 3 and Mistral. You're literally harnessing the exact same architectural power as the big tech giants, right in your own room. And here is the kicker. Because these models are running entirely on your local hardware, we just completely eliminate one of the biggest bottlenecks of modern computing, your internet connection. Think about it. How many times have you stared at a blinking cursor, just waiting for a cloud AI to generate a response because your Wi-Fi decided to act up? Well, with local AI, your internet speed simply doesn't matter anymore. You get instant responses, zero latency. It's completely bandwidth independent. You could be totally off the grid, out in the woods with zero cell service, and your AI supercomputer is still going to perform at peak speed. Now, what's really interesting about this concept is how we can take it a massive step further. We're moving way beyond simple text chatting now. Imagine turning your computer into a true personal digital employee. This is the incredible world of autonomous AI agents. When you integrate these agents, your PC actually stops being just a passive tool you click on, and it starts becoming an active, autonomous worker. Let's break down exactly what that autonomy looks like in practice. These agents aren't just sitting there twiddling their digital thumbs waiting for a prompt. They can read and analyze your local personal files securely. They can write and actually execute code directly within your terminal window. They can perform deep, complex research tasks, digging through documents and summarizing data. And they do all this without you having to handhold them through every single step. Just imagine having a tireless digital assistant living right inside your computer, capable of executing multi-step instructions completely on its own. So let's move forward and see how this all builds together. How do we actually make this happen? Honestly, it's shockingly simple. It's just a quick two-step process to transform your regular system into this highly intelligent machine. Step 1, you just head over to llama.com and download the software. Easy. Step 2, you open up your command terminal and type literally 3 words, Llama run Llama 3, and boom. Just like that, the model downloads, initializes, and your PC is fundamentally transformed. 2 simple commands, and you've got a powerhouse local LLM up and running. And this brilliantly illustrates the hardware reality. You don't need some $1 million server rack humming in your basement. For the absolute best performance, an 8GB VRAM GPU is your sweet spot. That graphics card is going to give you incredibly fast generation speeds. But hey, actually, scratch that. If you don't have a high-end GPU, don't even worry about it. 16GB of standard system RAM will still do a highly decent job running these models. It makes this bleeding-edge technology so remarkably accessible to anyone with a relatively modern computer.
So the big takeaway here is that it's finally time to end our absolute dependency on the cloud. You have the power right now to reclaim your own hardware. Which local model are you going to run first to unlock your PC's potential? I highly encourage you to try this setup yourself today. Go download a Llama, spin up Llama 3 or Mistral, and definitely drop a comment below letting me know which model you prefer. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to Synthetix Techy for more deep tech explainers just like this one. But before you go, I want you to ask yourself, if your computer is already smart enough to act